Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all my audience who are watching right now. My name is ALEISHA KARMELLA from class MC1101A. I hope you're doing just fine, although this pandemic shows no signs of disappearing at all. And that is why today I am delivering my speech through this provided medium and technologies, which is my own laptop, because we as students are not allowed to be in campus just yet. Despite of that, I hope that my speech today will open your eyes and give you a fresh start, as it will be entitled Find the Beauty in You. Before I get to talk and explain to you the whole context of my speech, allow me to share my own experience, which is also the reason why I chose this topic to give speech about. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, when I was in high school, to be more specific, when I was in Form 1 until Form 2, I used to deal with really terrible low self-esteem, really terrible insecurities. I thought that it was pretty normal, as I was in the process of growing up and getting the new experience of being in high school, until one day it really affected me badly, terribly, unfortunate I would say. I did realize that I was not born with such beautiful sculpted faces, with beautiful sculpted face, and in addition to that, I could say that I was extra size in high school. That is why I doubt myself. I looked very low of my own self, and it got to the point where I did not want to eat, I did not want to go out. That was how bad my insecurities were eating me. So based on the snippets of my own self-experience, I do believe that I was not the only one who gets to experience all of this painful life experience. To all my audience out there who are watching this, I know that some of you guys also have experienced this, and that is why I heard you. I listened to you, and I know what it's like to be in your shoes. That is why today I am willing to help to persuade you to find the beauty in you. So let's get to the context, which the first one would be why insecurities and low self-esteem can cause negative impacts. Based on the statistic from New York University Child Study website, it is stated that 3/4 of girls with low self-esteem engage in negative activities such as eating disorder, bullying, smoking, and drinking. The most heartbreaking fact that I've read today is that only 2% of women think they are beautiful. Now, what are the negative impacts of dealing with insecurities? First would be self-neglect. If we are feeling terrible or insecure with ourselves, we tend not to care our own self. Let it be our own physical or emotion. We would neglect 100%, and we did not care about ourselves at all. Secondly, we will treat ourselves badly, but not to other people. Why, if I may ask? The answer would be because we lose faith. We lose faith and love in our own self, and we neglect us. I once thought that if my inner self can speak to me realistically, I think my inner self would ask, why do you torture me? Why would you treat me badly but not to other people? I am still you, but why? And that is what I always thought, and it is undeniable that it can be really heartbreaking when you think of that. And other than that, insecurities could also cause us to reject or the inability to accept compliments and the inability to be fair to our own self. Those are the causes that could possibly happen if insecurities and low self-esteem eat us up. As we have acknowledged these negative impacts that could occur if one deals with these issues and have not overcome it, next I will be sharing with you guys 7 amazing tips on how you could see the beauty lives in you. So, the first step is to accept that beauty is more than skin deep. It's more than just what we have outside, okay? Once you realize that beauty goes deeper than the skin, which starts from our heart, you will see that you are more beautiful. Secondly, understand that you are unique in your looks. How you see yourself can affect how others see you too. Your looks are individual to you, and that is what makes you unique. Even if your eyebrows are not even, that really makes you unique and beautiful. The fact that no one looks like you is just so special. Nobody looks like you. Third tips are to accept that not everyone will think you are attractive. This is a major thing. Not everyone will think you are beautiful, and that is totally fine. Fourth tips, know that the thing that makes you quirky makes you beautiful. Just so you know that confident people are really beautiful. I have to agree with that. And I have to repeat that confident people are really beautiful. Fifth tips are go out of your way to be nice to others even when they don't deserve it. Try to ignore a person that only has bad wishes for you every time you rise above it because you can become more beautiful. Being nice to someone does not make you weak, it makes you strong. The sixth tip is understand jealousy. We are all made up very differently, and others don't have to necessarily like that. As long as you are not bothered by it, it doesn't matter. Last but not least, don't ever sabotage your own beauty because of others. That kind of thinking is self-sabotaging because the more you think that way and the more you hold your personality back, and the worse you will feel about yourself. But when you think badly of yourself, it shows outwardly to everyone else. If you want to wear red lipstick today, just do it. Just because so and so says it doesn't suit you doesn't mean it's the truth. Okay, you know better for yourself. So by applying these tips in your life slowly and surely, there is no doubt you can finally see that you own the beauty that can help you to be more confident, more valuable, and more worthy of every single thing that you do. Which is why after this I will be sharing on the most positive impacts that you get to experience once you gain the confidence and self-love. Are you ready? So ladies and gentlemen, now you must be wondering, what do I do if I start loving myself? What do I get? Oh boy, once you start to love yourself, you become unstoppable. Yes, unstoppable. Nobody can stop you from doing what you love. You will definitely be more an amazing person than who you are today. You get to wear anything you like. You get to say what you've always wanted to say. You started to be more confident and brave. And the most amazing impact, some people will look at you and say, wow, this person is really inspiring. This person is really inspiring. And if you ask why, there is only one answer. Because you have found the beauty in yourself and you are the most beautiful person you can be. Trust me, the results are really, really mind-blowing. And now that you have slowly understand why self-love and confidence play such important roles in our lives and how these aspects can change us into a better person, I hope that you can take baby steps and slowly to see the magnificent beauty in you. With that being said, my audience, unfortunately that will be the end of my speech. I hope that I could persuade each and one of you to start loving yourself and see the beauty that you own within. Of course, there will be times where we would question our worth, we would question our vulnerability, but living as a human that has emotion, that could be something normal. However, you should be able to regain yourself back so that your confidence and self-love should not be affected. I hope I could make you aware of what could happen if you do not overcome the insecurities that can make you lose your self-confidence. That 7 tips that I shared could be your heads up for you to start on the steps or journey for loving yourself and gaining the confidence. Last but not least, the positive and beautiful outcome you will get if you own the definition of beauty, and the definition of confidence will lead you to be a better person, which in the end you will end up helping others to see the beauty in themselves as well, which happened today. I help you to see the beauty in yourself, and next day you will be helping others to see the beauty in themselves. That is all from me. Find the beauty in you. Thank you.